Hello. Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing today? It's Atomicon Rex here with another movie review. Today on Friday Night Movies, we reviewed the movie Prey. We saw it on a streaming service called Hulu. I believe it came on. It was a pretty good movie. It's basically a sci-fi horror. It's not an original work. It's a prequel to the Predator franchise. If anybody knows what that franchise it's about an alien predator who hunts for sport. He goes to different planets and he kind of like hunts the top predators on each planet and kind of collects like their heads and stuff for trophies. It's really a horror movie. Along the lines of like Terminator and Jason Voorhees and all of that. Just has a sci-fi element to it, but he's pretty much an unstoppable monster. I like this one. This one was pretty good. There's like 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 actual predators, and besides the first one, the first 2 were pretty good. The last one, the last couple were just horrible. But this one may take the cake as not the best one, if not the best one in the franchise, the second to the best. Okay, because it's really hard to top the original work. It's really, because everything's based on the original work, so you really can't top it. Okay, that being said, the set design, if it was CGI, I really couldn't tell. All of the monsters look pretty real. The graphics were pretty good. I couldn't really tell. The background was vast and scale was huge, so it looked beautiful. It was a beautiful looking movie, so I really can't fault the set design. It was pretty epic there. The musical score, the music was pretty eerie and gripping. Like, the sound design of this movie, I think, carries it a lot. Okay, let's talk about the characters. The main character, I believe her name was Naru. She's a young Comanche healer who dreams of being a warrior. That's kind of one of the narrative plots that runs through the movie, that she's a woman who's not content with her, plot in life. She doesn't want to be like the other Comanche women, gathering fruits and veggies and cooking for the tribe and everything. She wants to be out there with the tribe, hunting the buffalo and the lions and everything. So there's this what would you call it, like rite of passage that you have to go through. You have to basically kill a lion, and you become the head leader or whatever. So that's basically what the movie is revolving around. And they end up coming across a predator and also European colonizers, and so the story is wrapped around those 3 elements. She carries the movie pretty good. I wasn't really too convinced that she was Native American. I'm sure she is, but against the backdrop of the other Native Americans, she didn't really come off as Native American. She looked more Spanish. But her acting was on point. Like, I was completely convinced that she was who she was. And, she was very athletic and very physical. She's definitely going to be up there with the Sarah Connors and the Ripleys of the world. She's definitely going to make her mark. Let's see. Her brother, I think his name was Tabi. I think that's what his name was. Don't quote me on it, but he was pretty awesome. I would say he was the heart of the film. Either he was the heart of the film or the dog was. The dog was a character in itself. and the dog was pretty good. I might have to give that trophy to the dog. The dog was probably the heart of the film because the dog was pretty awesome. He always disappeared at the most convenient time, but he played a pretty crucial role. Okay, well, let's talk about the Predator. I don't know. I didn't like the Predator's mask. I just thought he was super, super ugly. But he was definitely really deadly in this one. I do like the concept of him. Like, I just didn't like his mask. Like, his face or his mask. I know he's supposed to be super ugly and gruesome, but Jesus Christ. Like, he was just hard to look at. The cloaking graphics, the cloaking technology, I liked. I think they did better with that. The kills were awesome. I mean, they took the script right out of Mortal Kombat. Like the fatalities in this movie were just awesome. His tech was kind of the same but different. Like he had his spear, he had his claw glove, the 3 laser dot things. It was all kind of the same but a little different. You'll know what I mean if you decide to see this movie. What else? What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the ratings. This movie I think should have been in theater. I would have rather have seen this movie in theater, and that way I could actually apply my rating system to it. But as it stands right now, I would definitely buy this movie Blu-ray. See it, if you have Hulu. If you don't have Hulu, subscribe to the 7-day free trial, whatever it is, just to watch this movie. I think it's worth it. Okay, so I think that's really all I got. So let me sum it up. It's a sci-fi horror. It's a prequel based on the Predator franchise. The movie is definitely rated R. There's some graphic kills in this movie. I think it's one of the best in the franchise. I hope they make another one. I think that's why they named it a different one, so they could probably get a squeeze. You know how Hollywood is. Squeeze a couple sequels out of this bad boy. So, well, that's all. So Atomicon Rex does recommend you watch this bad boy. So, well, thank you for tuning in, and appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye bye.